The first thing is you have to know who you are. And you have a purpose. You don't even live for only yourself. You live for your family, your brothers, your sisters. That shame and everything you leave behind is something that will always traumatize other people. So the first thing is sit down, look at your life, see all the past things that you've done, the bad things. Would you wish to be remembered that way? And it all begins in the mind. And it starts one day at a time. You say, you know what? This time I've decided to stop. It's not in my power, but I'm going to seek for ways to stop. So reach out to people, someone you trust, someone you look up to, and tell them, you know what, I want you to walk with me on this journey of help.
Firstly is acceptance. Then two, find someone you can confide in that can walk with you.
Yes, exactly. Then thirdly, pray. Actually, that should have been the first. Ask God to help you. He will. Ask God to help you. God doesn't judge you as an addict. First of all, don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. God doesn't judge you. What you leave behind is past. For me, I don't believe my past still follows me. It doesn't define me. Then the second thing, also find out what is the cause. Addiction is a symptom of the problem. You have to sit down and find out, why do you use what you use? Once you do that, you'll address that issue. Then for those people, you know, at times you can't stop immediately, you need help, go to the rehab. Go to the rehab, at first get detoxified, then deal with the mental issues later.
So rehab is important. Very important. Do we have rehab facilities in Uganda? Some fear going to Beautifier because how it has been branded as a place for dire, mental issues. Yes.
The first thing, remember, it's all about your life. Wherever you get help, it's okay. Don't worry about stigmatization. But still, rehab, you can access rehab in the following ways. Sometimes you can be given an outpatient kind of treatment, depending on yourself, as long as you're willing to take medicine. But there are so many, even private rehabs. But also take note, this is important, some private rehabs are actually money-minded.
Yeah, that's the point I was yet to get to. Some charge as much as 50K per session.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm imagining those who are booked into, you've heard of rehab facilities where they charge as much as 3 to 5 million a month when you're booked in. Oh, they even reach 10. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually, this is now the most lucrative business for those people who are actually money-minded. But the truth is, always I feel consult through Beautifier Hospital, because these doctors are professional, and most of these people even have these hospitals.
Can't they consult through you? Do you have a hotline?
Yes.
Do you have maybe a rehab facility that you are attached to? Maybe we can help. Some of our young people that are battling with these things.
Now I know the people to recommend, because once in a while I work in touch with Beautifier. It's not really work, I volunteer. So I'm not paid for it, but I go and speak at the alcohol drug unit. But I know the right people I can connect you to, even if you don't want to be under Beautifier Hospital itself. But my hotline, I have it. It's very important. Most of these people, parents have actually suffered. They pay a lot of money and kids never change. So kids have been in 5 to 10 rehabs. This has become now a lifestyle. So it's good to meet the right people who not only work for money, but they have the purpose and passion to see people transform.
What's the least I can spend if I'm to book someone in a rehab facility?
In a rehab facility, currently, actually, Calvin, this is serious. Rehabs which would have helped as government rehabs are overpopulated. The capacity is beyond. This what I'm speaking is serious. So they cannot even help as much, because now you'd reach and they discharge you after a week, when you have not even got the exact period, yet 3 months is recommended. So it means however much they would wish to help, they can't. Secondly, even the private rehabs, you may not stay there as long as possible because of the charges and
financial implications.
Yes. So now that makes it very difficult, that I believe now counselors need to come in, because that part I've been doing it and it has helped. When you meet someone who has been in that experience and they share with you, I think it helps much better. Actually, I've seen people who testify and say, what James has done helped me more than rehab, because we sit down and just talk.
You talk about
yes.
Now,
yes. Yeah.
I know some of the people, the victims of drugs, they run away from these sessions. They are turned off by various. Their moods basically can snap. At any one point. How was your experience? How were you able to deal with your situation?
Yeah.
Were your moods also snapping during your sessions?
Yeah, moods used to snap. But one thing I would like everyone to know, these hobbies you have, God gives you for a purpose. Actually, they are the things that will help you beat addiction.
Hobbies?
Yes, hobbies. Okay. Hobbies, what you do, you channel the energy from this side to the positive side.